Right, in this video was a homemade blank that I made, acrylic resin. I was just playing about. It's the glass clear acrylic resin. I just put a small amount of colour into it, hoping that it would still stay reasonably opaque or see-through. It seems to work quite well. I'm just going to show you how I turn these down, and just using my roughing gauge. That's all I use. Do the whole thing with my roughing gauge. So I'll just do a little short video to show how I go about it. Just give it a quick sharpen. So I've got my laser set on the highest speed that this one will go to, which is 2000 RPM. It'd be nice if I get it a bit faster than that really, but it's adequate. I managed to cope okay with it. Right, so on with the lathe. I got my topsy roughing gauge here. I just get to be very gentle, taking the corners down. If you get a snag with this acrylic resin, then the whole thing just shatters. It does tend to dull the softness quite a bit, this resin, but then I've got a little bit of glitter in it as well, which is probably helping to blunt the tool as well. I was a bit disappointed really, because I thought that the resin will be thick enough to suspend the glitter, and unfortunately a lot of it just dropped. As the resin was going up, it just dropped to the bottom. So it's just about round now. Quite round. Also making these for a slim line. While I'm just experimenting with pen blanks, there's not really any point in me using an expensive kit for it. So when the slim lines I got them from China, they cost me $1. So just being very gentle, taking the finest of cuts you can. I use the bevel, just coming on the bevel. And once I've got it round, it's going to be a nib end. Sorry, I'm interrupting the YouTube video. I got interrupted there. Somebody wanted something out of the freezer. So once I get to this stage, I've got this completely round now, and pretty smooth, but that doesn't really matter at this stage. I'm going to start to shape this now. Obviously this is a nib end. What I tend to do, I tend to narrow this end down to a point, or at least to where the bushing is, to show me how wide to make it. Although I do make it a little bit wider than the bush, because the pen kits I've got are a bit wider. So I tend to just make it a little bit wider at the bottom end here, so that the pink is flush with turning. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start to narrow this end down to a point. So I'll start right up this end. I'll just start by gradually move back a little bit every cut. cuts until I get just about 2/3 of the way, maybe just over 2/3 of the way back. And I'll just keep narrowing that down now. Come back up to this end. A little bit of tape into the bottom, so it's got a little bit of a curve in it. Still got quite a way to go on the bottom of there, yeah. Using the bevel, I can just take the finest of cuts. I don't want to dig in, if I get a dig in, the plank would just crack. Blow to pieces. So back to the bottom again. That's almost the right width to the bottom now. So I'll just then carry on giving it some shape. Take it down a bit more. Bit fat still at the moment. I've got only a slimline pen. So I've just got a bit of curve at the bottom here, coming back onto the taper. Obviously you can make your pens whatever shape you like, but just what I tend to do with mine. Bevel again. Take a very fine cut. Now so when I come up to this end here, I've got to just take that over to a nice shape as well. So it's going to be the middle of the pen. So I just very gently take the chisel back, gradually rounding over this end of the pen to about where I left off. To about where I left off with the taper that comes down to the nib end. Very fine cuts. Now even with this big chisel gouge, I can still get right down onto the end there. There's a little bit of a bump there still where I came up from the paper. So I'll just take that out. Turning pens, acrylic pens especially, will really sort out your tool control, because you've gone to a lot of trouble to either make the blank or spend a fortune buying it on the internet or from wherever. The thing you don't want to happen is to get a snag and for the thing to blow apart. I mean, I made this myself, so it hasn't cost me a great deal of money, but off with a scraping cut now. Just using the gouge to scrape it really, basically. Nice and slow. When I made these blanks, I mixed some red, some blue and some white, and as the resin was going off, the white sort of went into little globules in the resin for some reason. I don't know why. But doesn't matter. When they look like nebulas with stars floating around in them. Right, so that's completely shaped now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to sand that down. I'm going to start with 180, just to get any tool marks that there might still be there. When there shouldn't be very many. Nope, it's pretty smooth. I'm going to start with a 180. Just give that a sand. I've been having a bit of trouble with these. Obviously the tube is glued in with super glue, but I'll be getting to the stage where I'm T-cutting it to give it the final shine, and the tube's been coming loose in the middle. I think what it's been is the resin's been getting too hot and affecting the bond. So I've been taking it easy. The last one I did, I took it a bit easier with it. Gave it a chance to cool down a bit before I started polishing it with a T-cut. That tended to be where the bond was breaking when I was polishing it with a T-cut. This paper is our stearate type paper. Very good, stays sharp, nice clean cutting, nice uniform grain into the paper. It actually feels a lot less than 180, but it does the job of 180 without leaving any massive scratches. So I will tell you where I got this from, but the last video I did, YouTube censored where I was talking about it, so I'm not going to mention it this time. Then it might take a whole big chunk of my talking out. Although I do tend to go on a lot. That's just the way I am. When people comment on my videos that I talk too much, can't help it. Or I might labour on a point a bit too much. Can't help it. Well, it's got any of the marks out. Obviously, it's just you can see the scratches on there from the 180, but they'll soon go. I'm going to change now to 240 grit, and that's 320. grip. Obviously that's a 60 grip jump, but I wouldn't go any more than a 60 grip jump. You want to get the scratches out from the paper that you've used before, and obviously they're going to be quite deep. So you need a paper that's going to still do a good job of getting down to the bottom of those scratches. And it's going to leave its own scratches behind as well, which you're going to need to get out with the next grade. This works really well on this acrylic, works well on wood, works well on paint, works well on CA glue. Almost at the bottom of the scratches that I left behind with the 180, so I'm going to change again now. I'm going to go up to 320. I've got so many bits of sandpaper laying about on the thing. I'm too lazy to look for the right grip on a bit that I've previously used. That's probably still perfectly good to use again. I need to get organised, sort myself out and be a bit tidier. I've only got a small workshop here, it's not easy. Every time I do a job on the car, I turn the workshop upside down trying to find the bits I need for it. Then I can never find anything that I need for anything else again. Spend half my time searching for the right thing to do something with. You can throw a load of junk out really. So there we go, we're on the 320 now, and we're probably more or less at the bottom of the scratches that we left behind now with the 180, right? So we're sanding down to the bottom of the scratches that we left behind with the 180. You know, if you sand down with the 240 to the bottom of the scratches, you're left with the 180, then you're taking too much material off. It's best to sort of sand down so that you're almost at the bottom of the scratches you left behind with the last grade, and then swap to a finer grade. Then you can take down a bit more of those scratches to that finer grade so you're almost at the bottom of them. Swap to another finer grade, go right to the bottom of those scratches with it, and there'll be hardly anything left of them. And then the next finer grade is really like your finishing grade. Just take the scratches out from that last finer grade that you used that left hardly any scratches at all. Alright, we should be at the bottom of all those nasty 180 scratches now. So I'll just have a quick look. Yep, they've all gone now. So I'm going to go up to 400 now. It's actually starting to change colour because there's hardly any scratches on it now. Just very, very fine scratches from the 400. You know, I've got some 400 wet and dry as well, and this is definitely much finer. Leaves much less damage to the surface than the 400 wet and dry does. those scratches from the initial grade paper reviews, the 180, they're gone now. Just leaving scratches from the 400 now. What I'm going to finish off with some 600. Actually found a little bit that I tore off earlier on, used on another pen. So I've just finished off now with the 600. It's probably not very noticeable on the camera, but it's actually getting a sheen to it now. Obviously it's not going to go shiny because there's still scratches on it from this paper, but it's actually just starting to get a sheen to it now, because this is standing so fine now. Just getting rid of what the 400 left behind. Cool down a little bit now. You can see there's no scratches on that at all now, or certainly not scratches that you could notice. It's been sanded to 600, so I'm just going to let it cool down and I'll come back to you. Right, it's cooled down now, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a piece of kitchen towel and just put a spot of tea cut on it. Don't forget to shake your tea cut if you use tea cut, because it does separate in a bottle. So it's a cutting agent in a liquid. Now one point to mention here, if you use tea cut and your glue bond has already broken, it will creep inside an upper tube. So if your bond is broken, re-glue it before you tea cut it. The bond hasn't broken on this yet, so fingers crossed. So just for a couple of minutes, you can see the shine coming into that already. Well, hopefully the camera's focused enough for you to be able to see it. I find the tea cut does a really good job of this. Starting to warm up. What's this? Friction with the tea cut. And where it dries out on the cloth, it does tend to get a bit sticky. I don't know whether you've ever tea cutted a car, but you'll know what I mean. So make sure you come right up to the end when you're tea cutting. The tea cut just gets all those little fine scratches out from the 600. I know that if I had any finer sandpaper than 600, I could go a bit finer, maybe to 1000. I wouldn't go any further than that though. That would be like my limit. So then just find a clean bit of cloth and wipe the tea cut off. You see that's like the glass like finish on there. I'll turn that off. As you can see, what I was experimenting with kind of worked. I mean, it is still pretty translucent, and you can see it's like a 3D effect. It's probably not so easy to see on the camera, but it's like a 3D effect. You can see all the different colours in there, all the different colour groups in there, and little tiny bits of white still. White went a bit strange for some reason, and just the odd bit of glitter flickering on the top. So that's the bottom part of a pen. There's a nib end. There we go, that's a bit better. As you can see, the colours inside there, and the odd bit of glitter. I think that's quite a good effect. The camera's gone out of focus again. Difficult trying to film close-up things. But as you can see, it's like a nebula. And that's it. And the completed pen here. I think they look quite nice. There's a like nice translucent effect, and you can see the colours within the translucent body of it. Obviously you can't see the glitter in these pictures, but it does have an effect. So yeah, all in all, I'm quite satisfied with my little experiment. So I did also experiment with just using some coloured glitter in the glass clear resin, but as I was saying earlier on, most of the glitter just sank to the bottom. The resin just wasn't quite viscous enough to support the weight of the glitter, although quite a bit did stay in, and it is still quite a good effect. But it would have been better if there'd been more glitter. Still, never mind, not all experiments work. But yeah, it's still quite nice. Some girly, I suppose, would like a nice glittery pen. There we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye.